Hey, so this is Roofon. I'm actually just reviewing my own set here. This is Roofon versus MSB at Heatwave 8. I want to review the set for a couple of reasons. Mostly, I enjoyed the set a lot. I also think I have been told recently that there aren't a lot of Crags in Rivals 1 anymore. And I don't know if this will help people figure out how to beat Crag better, or just like get insight into like high level Crag looks like. And I'm not gonna say I'm best Crag to ever do it. Definitely not. Far from it. So will demonstrate to you greatly. But I just wanted to like talk about the character. I love this game, and I wanted to tell people about it. I mean, honestly, I'm playing one of the best Crags to ever do it, so you'll get a lot of good Crag stuff either way. Um, Anyways, yeah, this is mouse out of the way. This is Heatwave 8, me versus MSB. MSB pioneered a lot of Crag tech. I, in fact, learned a lot of how to play Crag from watching MSB. And yeah, we'll see them here. And God, I always feel a little awkward doing these commentaries because I'm just talking to myself. But yeah, right up here, I chose, went to Julesvale. This was fine. Like any of Julesvale Force Floor, honestly, like most of the starter stages are pretty fine for Crag. Like I like Force Floor a lot, but Julesvale works fine. Um, and I also like these first two games. I'm gonna get kind of smoked. Um, it's me a while to learn. Like MSB has these Crag edge guards down bat, and like I as a player, beautiful break cancel by the way. I as a player often rely on like pillar at like wall to recover a lot, and I'm not super comfortable getting around a lot of the common edge guarding. Some of which I've actually learned from MSB. And actually, there's a point in this set where I said, "Thanks for teaching me that." And he's like, "Yeah, I didn't teach you how to beat it though." As you'll see, like right here, or not right here, but just like in general, he's gonna punish that pillar a lot, and you'll see how I adjust over time. I started doing a lot of different pillars, mixing myself up more, which is something I should do more general in terms of mixing my pillar covers up. But I will say, like, Cragwell pillar is insane. Also, most Roofon thing to ever do. Tech the rock as you get hit by it. Yeah, sure, whatever. This character's dumb. Already, yeah, you're seeing. I start being like, okay, I can't use wall pillar here, so I start doing pillar towards the edge. Um, and yeah, this is an interesting set to go into because I didn't know how well I would do. I've definitely had a lot of sets where I think I'll do well until like a good player, and I will just get smoked. And I just don't want to take at least one game. I was thinking maybe I could win, but I want to take at least one game. And yeah, I just get cooked this game. Two stock right there. I'm messing with my hair. I'm looking around. I'm leaning back in my chair. I'm smiling though. I'm chilling. I don't know if I'm smiling. I'm nope. I'm thinking that's what it is. I'm stretching. Uh, I know I spent a lot of time. Okay, not on this one, but the next one I'd spent a lot of time choosing my stage. But here, Frozen Fortress has always been a comfort pick for me. And I've always found it weird because whenever I pick this, I realize like I don't actually often win on Frozen Fortress. There's a lot of times on like Game 5, I pick Frozen Fortress. The most infamous one I can remember being me versus Wowls at Crest 2. I pick Frozen and it goes well until it doesn't. But I like the space on the stage. I think I just wanted more space after that Julesville game so I can think a bit more, get a better like sense of habits, I guess. I don't know entirely what was going through my head. Um, this set was played a week ago from when I'm recording this. Uh, I just had a lot of thoughts on it, so I want to do it. And yeah, here, I just punish MSB for coming down, but he puts a tiller up here, and it's like, can I get back here? No. I'm still getting edge guarded. Womp womp. And I get edge guarded, and I don't think I can make it back from here, especially after these as Zarok. And that's how you want to edge guard Crag. Like, Crag is really good at edge guarding Wall Pillar. One of the best characters to do it, which is funny because Wall Pillars, there's some characters that just can't deal with it. Um, nice air dodge to dodge my nair. Must be. That's something you'll see. I get nervous, and if you ever want to punish me in particular, I like mash my recovery resources way too often. Good tech roll read. Um, okay, down B1. And then I use that edge guard. I think right here I say out loud, thanks for teaching me the MSB. Because he did. We played friendlies. It was after I won RSC, we played friendlies. And he taught me that edge guard. Where you just do down B1 and then pillar. And I think what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to like, I crouch into up tilt. Okay. Just like wait, I don't know what I was waiting for. And I just play with the wall. I just play back and forth with my rock. I'm trying to get out of this corner here, but that's not the way to do it. Okay, go to pillar, and then gonna live this. Yeah, Crag lives forever in this game. Yeah, you're already seeing I'm doing a lot more high pillars. Just like it's not something I've used too much in my time playing this game, but it's something I should. This set's reminding me, turns out you could do more than the same thing every time. Good pressure here. Like I'm starting to realize, like the thing, you have to keep up pressure on Crag and like stop him from, getting in a good safe position. That's the same thing for like when you're fighting any character. But Crag can be pretty explosive and pretty like the pressure Crag can get once he gets in is really brutal. And Technair, and I'm greeting for the Upstrong. Real Roofon would have gone for an Upstrong. That's all I'm saying. Sorry I don't have too much to say for these first two games. I think I just, my brain wasn't quite there yet, and I needed to lock in. I needed to figure out what I was doing. And MSB just plays well. Counter plays me. I'm getting my bearings. Maybe I should have more to analyze for that, but like I like analyze. No, I'm not to be biased, but I like analyzing things I do good, and I think that's probably bad for my overall improvement. But I'm like 4 years into this shit. You know what? Down 2 games, and I want to take a game. I didn't want to go down 3-0 and never bracket, and like I wanted to show what I can do. And I spent a while here picking stages, and I believe the commentators think I'm going to take Treetop, and I don't. Vote now on your phones what stage I pick. Down 2 games against the Crag Goat. And oh, I might be picking Aether High. I'm thinking about it. And to be fair, I contemplated Treetop. And why did I pick this? Okay. Because I knew this is a stage MSB likes. I've seen him play it a lot. I've watched him play sets against Penguin here, but I mean it's a neutral stage. It's not that weird, but like already you see, it's just like the way the platforms are laid out, the way I can apply pressure. It's just something that's very comfortable, and you already see like I'm doing a lot better at not taking, and like I'm just getting a lot more percent out of like that early punish there. And MSB is gonna start doing something here to counteract. Like I start playing on. I like to play under these bottom plats. It allows for a lot of baiting with down B, and MSB is gonna do some good pressure here. I mean, he just does flat drop fair there, but specifically he's gonna start doing Moonwalk Bear. And the funny thing is, this is something MSB also taught me about. Major Upset. He talked to me about this. He was doing it against I can't remember who. I don't think it was Durai. But yeah, I got that first stock there. This is the first time I've been up a stock lead this tournament. Beautiful not getting a Rock Shine to carry that, but yeah, just a good punish there, catching up the side B. I'm like so much more enthusiastic when I talk to another person when I do these. Really noted. Yeah, wave dash down, just spare. Like you can pressure so much space on Crag on this stage. It's so good. And I just take that stock. I'm a full stock ahead here. MSB starts playing with the rocks. I just try to like make some space with pillar so I can take rock. That's the one thing you can do. You can split the stage in half with pillar, and it gives you a lot of time to get rock. MSB trying to threaten with those plat drop fairs. I just like decide to do. I'm just like I'm not gonna go for wall. I'm just gonna do this. I do take a lot of damage for this though. Like I'm at 81%. I haven't done any damage since we got this stock. And there you go. There's the Moonwalk Bear that actually reaches further than plat drop fair does. And it's a good option. Also, because Bear's a generally better combo starter than fair is. I don't aggress for the Nair. I just double jump out of that tech situation. Like, I have to start getting my bearings here. And it's something I only realized, like, once I was, like, far into my last stock, like, how I need to start playing around the space. Like, that top plat for Crag is huge, just, like, in general. And something you're really aware of when Crag is on the stage is just how much space he can cover. Because, like, even, like, there's a plat drop fair, but you also saw just a moment ago, you got an opening with just, like, plat drop, then, like, Waveland, and then instant dash attack. And I don't know why I called it instant dash attack, but was it dash attack? And okay, just wait it. Yeah. Also, yeah, pro tip. If someone's side being, you can just wait on a platform. You can literally just wait on a platform. Stop trying to parry it. Yes, you can parry it and maybe get it bigger punish, but you also know what that's going to get you. They're going to turn around, you're going to miss the parry, and you're going to feel dumb. I get away with it too much. And I'm getting high in percent here, and I worry that F Strong will kill, and it's getting tight for me because like I was up a stock, and this happened to me early this tournament where I was up a whole stock, and then I just like lose. It was versus Breadstick, and so I'm a little bit nervous. I'm at 132. I'm officially like I'm behind. I come in with this dare, and I do want to say, I do win this game, and I win in the most Roofon way possible. If you know who I am, you'll know what that is. If you know particulars of how I tend to like cheese wins, you'll know what's about to fucking happen here. I run up strong. I'm the best. I'm the best to ever do it. My run up strongs peak. I've had people ask me. I had someone ask me a little bit ago. It was Viral Melon. Asked me what to do against when people randomly strong attack, and the answer is I don't know when I do those. It just kind of feels, and it's funny. I predicted that's what I needed to do to win. I just realized like I need to throw out a kill move. And, that seems kind of dumb. Like, why would you just start a kill move instead of going for a combo? But, like, sometimes you just know they're going to work. Aramata here. High platforms, good crag stage. Side blast ones are small. I figured it. I can talk about my advance here. Just a real quick. I just don't like blazing. Aether Gates is just, like, kind of small, and the platforms are weird as well. Just like blazing. And then I just really didn't want to play FD. I knew I needed platforms. If I wanted to, like, I use platforms as part of my movie a lot. I don't really like FD much anymore at all, because, like, it also just means, like, down B is a lot worse, because you can't, like, mix up spacing with, like, FD just, like, doesn't feel great for me on Crag. It's also hard to make space for yourself to pull Rock, and, like, yeah, you can be really oppressive in edge guards, but you can be oppressive in edge guards on a lot of stages as Crag. And it makes my recovery worse, because there's not, like, a platform, like, it reduces the amount of mix-ups I can have off of Wall Pillar, which I, again, like I said, use a lot. And maybe I would like it more if I stopped using Wall Pillar as much. Lose my first stock there to a Rock Spike. Just kind of fishing for kills here with for an early down B. And MSB doing a great job just, like, delaying and mixing up the recovery. Like, that's the thing. Like, Crag, side B, such an insane tool for, like, recovery, spacing, mix-ups, etc. MSB's gonna get back here, by the way. You can just do that. I should have been aware of that. I knew you could do that, but I don't know. I don't know why I didn't believe that, MSB, King of Crag Recovery, wasn't gonna fucking take that back. But, yeah, MSB's being silly here. It was funny. He told me after the set that he started having fun, and that was the problem. And I told him, yeah, I started having fun, and that's why I started winning. I just love this game. Here's Zombie, and he's like, yeah, a lot of this now is just like this stage is a bit bigger, so it's like we're both just kind of threatening each other with rock shards. How can we mix stuff up? How are we gonna make an entrance opening here? Like, really just zoning it out, and we merge the rock. If you don't know, two rocks next to each other, Crag just picks them both up. I was trying to be cheeky with that up B. I really was, and I did not expect him to just raw up strong me like that. I get run up stronged, you know. Yeah, up B was definitely a weird option. Mainly, what I wanted was like most people wouldn't expect it. It doesn't true combo, but you can combo it into up tilt. Or I could have probably gone for up strong there as well, and then might have just gone to kill into up strong up air. But yeah, and I'm down to stock here, so again, I have to make something work. Down strong there is not going to hit. Plus up tilt is like disjointed anyway, so it really wasn't a good option. But MSB is holding rock here. Unfortunately, can just like DI in and not get threat end here. I'm just looking for a kill. Doing what I can, mixing up my approaches, but getting caught out. And side B up here, so not too far behind. 59% is not bad, but I'm gonna get opened up here. And like here's the other thing, and something I've been proud of myself for getting a lot better at. I recognize here, like, I need to get as much as I can out of this fucking opening. And I do. Sorry, I wanted to roach into that a bit more, but like that was a 0 to death. And I am very proud of that 0 to death, because one thing I've been trying to learn and improve on as a player, also there's the goat, is just having a more explosive punish game. And okay, this is gonna be I have to do this here right now because I like being silly with it. I like talking about it, but there is a writing thing that and like a thing to neutral and punish and things that I'm kind of learning how to do it better. And my thought process to it, and I connected this thought process recently to how an author of mine, a favorite author of mine, Wildbow, writes long web serials, and the way he kind of does it and keeps up reader intrigue is to kind of keep characters in a state where they just kind of learn something, but like, or like they have a goal and you just take it away from them, or you make it, you want to gradually make it so your characters are approaching a goal, but also taking more things away from them to create further like progression in the plot. So like, oh, you know, character A finally got like the character finally got like goal A, but they also had goals B and C, and goal B moved further away from when they got goal A. And now I'm realizing this analogy doesn't work very well, but I'm gonna leave this in because I'm not gonna edit this. Fuck you. But the other point, like, but the way that applies to punish and neutral in general is that you want to. There's a sense in where you can let your opponent win, without letting them win. Where it's like the concept of baiting someone, right? Where you want them to have, and now I'm actually going deeper into this than I thought I would be. So something I do a lot is like defensive mix-ups or like options out of tech specifically. Like I'll often put a rock behind myself. Probably seen it in my play. If I planned this out better, I would have picked a bit specific example. But you saw it happen in my game one. I teched off rock even after I got hit by it, but I also put rock behind me, tech nair out of that to hit my opponent. And it's all kind of about making your opponent think they have a safe option when they don't. That's the whole thing, like you do with movement. That's like kind of key to this game because you don't have shields. Oh, it's still key in games with shields. You just have to like make them think you can hit it, make them hit shield. And it's like likewise for offense, where like you make your opponent think that they have an option that they can do to get out of it, and then they can't because you actually have something that's safe, or like you mix up your options. But the point being, a lot of ways you could do that is by creating a space where you think your opponent can exist in, but actually it's a lot less safe than they think it is. Like you retreat from an area and then you go back into it. Like, you know, the whole idea of like that, which is like the whole rock paper scissors, overshoot, bait, just hitting them. I don't remember what the triangle is. I should probably play game 5. But like it's a matter of understanding what your opponent's options are at a given time and how to get them out of it. And here, I'll even go back to this to say, like, I'm down here, and here I start with nair, dash attack, up tilt, and it's not like you could do much here, but he kind of like instant pillars, and I think it's partially just panicking. And like, how do I keep up the pressure here? I throw in the fair above. I throw in nair in case he double jumps. Like, because like, okay, yeah, fair was to get him if I like that where he was. I just overshot that, but if he double jumps, nair goes, and part of it is just like nair covers a lot of space, so it can at least keep the edge guard going. Because what I wanted to make sure of here is didn't think I could really reset to neutral and win. And so, side B cancels, instantly jumps out of it. I call it out with fair. I get another fair, and he's just dead from that. And then I call about the position, which I think that fair might have missed if he died in, but I'm not sure. There wasn't a lot you could do there. That's crag fair chains are pretty brutal, but I don't know where I was going with this. I just wanted to talk about things. Yeah. Anyways, I'm breathing heavy here. MSB smiling. He's having too much fun. I got my little goat, and we're going in. I think I start shouting Tempest because he bans Tempest here. Wait, I'm the one he bans. I banned Tempest here. He banned Tempest. I'm a notorious Tempest picker. I don't know what MSB sauce or Tempest are, but clearly didn't want me to go there. And I'm just shouting Tempest. I'm smiling. And MSB does take it to the classic stage, which is going to be a rock wall. Sorry for spoilers. But he's also thinking. Look at it. He's pondering. MSB's pondering at the player cam. And I'm wiggling. I'm having a good time. And here we go. So yeah, the problem with doing this a week later, as opposed to like when I first did it, also, right, MSB Zero Destiny at the start of this game. Get me back for my fair train. And that's the nice thing about Rockwell. So now I'm like, oh. Another thing that's changed, what I like about the set, and that's changed for me as a player, is there's something I noticed for myself, where if I got a lead early in the game, I could win, because I just outstalled my opponent. And part of the reason I want to get better punish and like work on that stuff is that I need to have X Factor to make it back in the game if I'm behind. Because like, yeah, I can stall, rack up percent, and do hit trades really well. I'm really good at that. As you can see, like I just stock for stock, but I'm at the same percent as him. Like I said, in like the whole tech narrowing off my rock thing, I'm great at hit trading, but like understanding how to stop my just kill my opponent early has always been a struggle for me, and something that I think I succeeded a lot with the set. Like with and like maybe not just at 0 to death, but also like understanding how to finish my opponent off. Um, and nice opening with that bear. It's here. Dodge that bear, right? Like I'm understanding his start range here with that tech bear, and now we just have the pillar. Little does he know this benefits me more because I'm at higher percent, so it means it gives me like as a general rule, like if I'm at high percent, this pillar's awesome. Like I get a rack up percent on you, no holds barred. It means I can finish you off later, and it just allows me to even up this game here. Like yeah, it's not actually even, but like also that tech was that parry was insane. Like but like now we're even, and now that just means I can kill you soon. Um, Tech, Nair, just searching for kill, and he is racking up a lot of percent now, but and near fair, and so we're last stock here. I'm not too far behind. I throw my rock against the pillar because I always have to do that. The pillar's there, even if it's to my detriment, which I really should stop doing. And I'm starting this edge guard here, and I just stand there. I like high key spaced out. I was thinking like I didn't think he could immediately threaten me, so I was kind of waiting for an option, and MSB just goes to hit me, and that's good. Because like yeah, he would probably just pillar low anyways, but like I still get the down tilt with that. I'm trying to keep this edge guard up because like I've been kind of controlling the pace this entire last stock, which is good. But he rolls, and he tells me like that was part of his reset. He was being silly, and also like going down to pillar. I don't know if it's here. Yeah, like right here is kind of him resetting, and he just gets that side B, which allows him to kind of pull this back. And this is tragic. I lose here, which is kind of anticlimactic. When I end this set, you can see it breathing heavy. I'm breathing heavy. When I ended this set, I still felt like there's another game to play, and the thing here. This was actually smart from MSB. This wasn't just like and this also wasn't just me being dumb. It was me being a little bit dumb because I've been hit by this way too many times to not realize. But also once I started that side B, I couldn't cancel it, and that's because down B3 stalled me, and it delays. Like I think I pressed side B during it, and either it didn't buffer, or I think there's like a delay to when you can stop side Bing. I think maybe if I mashed it, I could have gotten out before that parry, but because it doesn't buffer after the hit pause, this is a good thing to do against Krags and side B, by the way. If they're up in the air, you can hit them and then parry because you can't get out of the and we hug. You can't get out of the side B while you're in that hit pause. I don't have a lot more to say. I probably do actually if I think about it, and I'll go back and I'll be like, oh dang, there's so much more to hear to say. And some of it I just forgot, like how I was feeling in the moment. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to go over that. Talk about Crag, talk about rivals, talk about myself, talk about how I've been bringing up this game, and just like give a view onto how my head thinks. I guess put a little bit of myself out in the world, and that's what I like to do. That's kind of the beauty of tournaments, right? You gotta put yourself out in the world, and playing games like how you play, how you interact with your opponent, just shows your approach to things. I like showing my brain off. I play weird. I know I play weird, and maybe I'm just tooting my own horn. I feel like a lot of this video is just me patting myself on the back, despite the fact that I lost. And that's okay. Like, I'm happy with the sets I play. I love this game. You don't play Rivals 1, I think you should play more Rivals 1 or get the game, and it's super cool. And yeah, I say that like I don't regularly not play this game. Like there's brackets I can play online, I don't, but it's just so much fun to play and be with people and have a good time. Thank you all. I don't know how to do outros.